Hey, Trainline, company that literally no one gives a shit about, everybody hates, and is completely culturally irrelevant. How about tarnishing the only character of mine that's ever done anything at all of note? How about taking that, condensing that down into a complete nugget of absolute, boiled, refined shit, right? Do that for me, and then just use that to flog a couple of fucking train tickets. Yeah, do that. That sounds great. Today, we are going to be talking about the absolute abomination that is the new Big Shaq Trainline video. Now, this is absolutely fucking disgraceful, people. Even if you've been living under a rock, there's probably a fucking hermit crab that's been crawling through your little rock-infested cave saying the tingo scrap. Everybody's been fucking saying it. Yes, trap music is very ignorant and stupid. We get it. This has crossed a line. This has crossed a very, very big line in the sand, and it's one that I'm very upset about. Now, you may have seen Michael Dapaah's recent appearance in the Nike ad. That ad wasn't my cup of tea, but I'm not going to lie, it was a good piece of content that they put together. It was different from stuff that I'd seen in the past. Michael Dapaah did a pretty good job at whatever it was that he was doing in that video. Didn't fully get the whole point of the thing. But hey, it was a pretty interesting piece of content for a cool company called Nike. However, you may have seen doing the rounds recently on social media that Michael Dapaah has recently done an advert for the Trainline. If you're wondering who the Trainline are, it's those evil fucks that sell you those train tickets that are way too good to be true because you know for a fact that they are. The ones where you get to the station an hour early and you think, I'm just going to scoop onto the next train, not the one that I booked on the Trainline, and then they fuck you with a fine. I'm talking about those fucks, okay? And there's nothing more gangster, there's nothing more ghetto, there's nothing more about the Trainline. So he's decided, fuck knows why, fuck knows who his management are, they must have secured the bag on this one. You can tell that this thing is clearly massively uninspired by the fact that it's titled on YouTube, Big Shaq times Trainline voice rap, and the video at the moment has only got 400,000 views. Now, I don't know what kind of star power they thought they were getting into with Michael Dapaah, but I've got to say, I don't think it's very impressive, these kind of numbers. The first comment is pretty telling, right? It says either Michael Dapaah put no effort into this, or the lyrics were written by some extremely white people who have never listened to grime or rap in their life and have no idea what flow is. Now, the irony in there is that for some reason they seem to have assumed that Dapaah had been putting a lot of effort into writing the Big Shaq lyrics, or that Big Shaq in fact himself, being real, which he of course is, puts a lot of effort into writing his lyrics. But that aside, I think that could possibly be true, because when you look at the quality of this video, it is just shocking. It's shocking. So let's have a look.
We good, yeah? Cut that. I'm coming in. Okay, Google. Talk to Trainline.
Why would he do this? Okay, Google, talk to Trainline. Okay, the fact that they show you a little disclaimer in the corner of the screen that says these sequences have been shortened. This is a 2-minute video where all the guy is doing is looking up his train times. This sequence would have been a lot faster if he just fucking Googled it to begin with. What's he going to do? Get his phone out and say, okay, Google, can we please turn this 2-minute simple menial task of me Googling something that I need to find out into a fully blown 2-minute conversation with some kind of automated AI bot that makes me question my own existence? Thanks, Google. Skiddy pap pap.
What up, Shaq? Trainline here. How may I help?
Boom. I'm going to see my mum. She said she hurt her thumb.
Yeah, I see what you mean about there being absolutely no effort being put into this. I'm going to see my mum. She hurt her thumb. That's meant to be funny, right? Like, there's an audience for that. Somebody is going to laugh at that. Like, she hurt her thumb. I'm going to see my mum because she's hurt her thumb.
Frying fish. Don't ask me what dish.
These are the type of raps that I would write with my mates in year 3 of primary school. These are the type of raps that you would write in fucking crayon into a Spider-Man notepad and rap into a talk boy. These are the type of bars that a fucking 11-year-old would be spitting at the park with the tie up to here into a Sony Walkman 850i. Anybody that had an 850i that used to shoot freestyles in the park, gang gang.
But check this, is there time for a game of Tetris?
Whoever in the marketing team, whichever fucking lazy comms manager at the Trainline.co.uk wrote these fucking terrible bars, I hope that they're chuffed with themselves about sitting there in their office, probably fucking 8 Mile style, just like, mom spaghetti, fucking mom spaghetti, get this, Tetris. Oh shit! Like, this guy's on the fucking toilet one day just thinking to himself, like, shit, man, if there was just something I could rhyme with Tetris. Yo, I've done so much gear that I can't take a cat piss. Have I got time for a game of Tetris? Nah, it doesn't work. Yo, man's constipated. Don't know when I take my next shit. Have I got time for a game of Tetris? Nah, it's a bit weird for an advert. Yeah, yo, I'm an arse man, but you know I like breasts. Have I got time for a game of Tetris? Nah, that's more of a gigs album than a Trainline advert, I think. So let's got it.
But yo, I need more info before I hit the road. This train to Margate, what time does it go?
6:20 from platform 3. Is there
Yo, man just picked up the water and sipped it, and like, man, wait, this is crazy, cause man's like, the producer's like, raw, like, man just picked up my water, cause that's mad, cause. Why is this meant to be funny? Like, where's the drama? Why is that insane? I personally thought they were going to win it back when he washes the water around his mouth. I thought he'd spit it on the floor. I thought we'd bring a little surrealism, shock, even just a little bit of fucking slapstick humour to this thing. Like, the guy's meant to be a comedian. He calls himself a comedian. Sure, I've never seen him do any comedy or tell any jokes or act in any way that is comedic, but he calls himself a comedian.
3. Is there anything else you would like from me?
Boom. That's great. Need some food to chill out my mood. Scrap that, I need some food. I need to see my mum smelling good.
Is this an actual freestyle? Did they get the entire crew down? The Trainline people said, fuck a brief, yo. Fuck a brief, man. Let's just get mans in the studio. Man like Big Shaq. Let's just stick him in the shoot. Man like Michael Dapaah. Right? Shove him in the studio. Cameras, multiple cameras, an entire set. Let's light the whole thing. They probably built this entire set on a soundstage. Let's just let man freestyle the whole thing, one take, and then fuck off for the day, yeah?
But you see this train? I don't want no string. Is it direct or do I have to change?
No change. That train is direct.
Why would you be checking this now? All of this is literally Googled. If he Googled this in 10 seconds, I'm going to fucking Google it now. I'm going to fucking Google it now. Right, okay, time me. Time me how long this takes, okay? Right, nothing on the screen. Trains to Margate. My location to Margate. 10:03 from Oval, arriving at 28 past. I have to change once at Stockwell, and then at Victoria. Then I get to Margate. That's it. There's other options. Sure, there's other options. I won't be late. It's on time. Departs in 27 minutes and 33 seconds, 32 seconds. See, it's actually counting down. I don't have to ask each time. Oh, okay, Google. Trash.
Your rhymes are hot like the greenhouse effect.
Yeah, safe, man. Why don't you just remind me about the fact that we're all fucking doomed from the greenhouse effect, huh? How about that? Shit, son. Your rhymes are void of all content like the Paris Accord, homie. Oh, shit, son. Talk about that outdated reference, boy. Shit. Your rhymes are blowing up like the Y2K bug. Gee, fuck.
Your rhymes are hot like the greenhouse effect.
Good joke.
I still like the fact that Big Shaq is parring this whole advert off. Alright, good joke.
I know it was a beach land.
I don't know if you noticed, but there was like a really nice little cut there when he put the jacket on of just like, alright, good joke. Like, he said something in there that was so bad that they had to cut it. I can't imagine in this video, in this context, based on what we've seen so far, what could have possibly been so bad that it couldn't make it into this final fucking edit. I'm surprised that this even was edited. I'm surprised that anybody even looked at this once before it getting uploaded on YouTube and getting sent to the, quite frankly, probably quite decent PR team at the Trainline.
I just hope the sun's out so I can get the guns out.
I just hope the sun's out so I can get the guns out. What, in Margate? Do you know what fucking time of year it is? It's been snowing for 3 days. Fucking idiot.
So let me see. If you're really clever, tell me, what's the weather?
Hey, let me see if you're really clever. Tell me what's the weather. Asking for the weather on fucking Siri or any of these voice-activated apps is the one thing that they can do. It's literally the only thing they can do. If it wants to be really fucking clever, ask it to play a song on Spotify. It can't fucking do that. Oh no, I can't interact with a different app. Oh no, no, I can only interact with the Google or the Apple authorized apps. Fuck off, you're not clever. Tell me the weather. It did rhyme, to be fair. That seems to be the bare minimum in this video. Good joke.
It's raining and 6 degrees. Don't get your guns out, they might freeze.
Alright, to be fair, I'll take back what I said. Don't get your guns out, they might freeze. Fair play. Still, why is he asking? Oh, because man's not hot, that's why, because he always wears a jacket. Makes sense. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yo, have a good day. I'll hit you when I'm back from Kuwait.
He ends this video in when I'm back from Kuwait. Like, that's the punchline. That is the punch. The entire video has been leading up to this moment. It's like fucking Rocky. He's training. He's running up those fucking steps. He's fucking catching chickens. He's fucking training with his fucking old trainer. All leading up to that moment where he has his fight. And ultimately the big payoff we find out, reveal, he loses. Now, how the fuck have they crafted this beautiful 2-minute narrative featuring fucking online celebrity Michael Dapaah, right? How have they done that? And they've culminated it on the climax of, we're going to see him go through the journey of using the Google Assistant combined with the Trainline, asking various different questions, making some terrible rhymes, all to the big build-up and the giant climax of him dropping the hilarious knowledge bomb that is, he's going to Quay. That will be funny. They won't expect that. No, we won't expect that because it's shit. I was expecting quality. I was expecting something at least with a modicum of humour. So the whole thing ends very awkwardly indeed, with him just awkwardly walking out of the room and looking at the cameras, in very much a style that invokes David Brent if he was, again, devoid of any humour or self-awareness. It's just complete shit. It's complete cancer of the eyes, and it's just quite a depressing rock bottom that was hit by Michael Dapaah. The thing about Gen Y is that they don't care about selling out, or selling out isn't a thing to them. Whereas to the older generation, you know, being a sellout was a really bad thing to do. Now, I personally think selling out is great. I love money. I'd love my YouTube channel to blow up and get me a shit ton of brand deals. But I have a desire to make content that's cool, that's good, that I like, that I think is funny, that at least has an injection of my own personal character, my own personal opinions, my views, my feelings, and just is the essence of me. This is just complete fucking garbage. But essentially, all in all, the video was absolute garbage, complete trash, complete cancer. I think Michael Dapaah should be ashamed of himself, to be honest, because, like, he rode the wave really well, and honestly, like, as much as people hate on him, including me, I was there with him, riding the wave. I thought the song was good. I thought his shit was funny. I thought that he deserved a lot of fucking respect from taking his wave to the fucking lengths that he took it, hanging out with DJ Khaled, hundreds of million views, probably fucking, I don't know how much money the guy made, but a fucking fortune off of this little wave, and I respected that a lot. And what he's gone and done is he's taken that entire wave that he's built up and he's just shat it out, diarrhea style on awards, just pebble dashed the whole fucking walk. How am I meant to take the guy fucking seriously after this? Absolute trash. What did you think? Like, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you thought. I'm Ross Hacks. Peace out, bitches.